Hello, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to some more Planet Crafter. We're still hanging out in the toxicity update. I ran down here. Our base is way back over there. We'll run back over here. I'm purposely not turning around. I'll show you that what I'm looking at here in a minute. So if you go back in here, oh, what's in the box? Nothing super awesome. So the basically the entrance is over here. Then over here, all the little mining vessels around over here. And then I come over and I found this crazy thing. So I was like, you know what? We're going to go clean this up. That's going to be today's episode. Is just going to clean up this, basically a big quarry, it looks like. So we're just going to come down here, into the area here. We'll go in here and clean out the quarry. There will be a lot of that stuff going on. And then we're just kind of go down in here and see what we can find. Ooh, we got a new algae generator. Ooh, that's okay. This is, well, you know what? Let's eat the food. You know what? Let's take that too. Let's take that. And then we're just going to drop this right over here into here. Right click to use it. And then once we get it thrown down on the ground like this, then we'll push the button. We'll push the button. Push. No. Oh, there you go. Trigger. Okay, trigger. Okay, that was a bad place to put it. I could have done that better, but it'll get some of it. Oh, look at that. A little bit of goo. A little bit of cleaning action going on for us here. Like I said, I feel like I repeat myself a lot, because the game is it's really, really well done. I'm very happy with it. Ultimately, the game and the devs have done a very good job at making a very addictive game. Something that you feel very, I guess addictive is not really the best way to say that, because it's not like, oh my god, I can't put it down. But it is very uh, a very fulfilling game. A lot of times, like I'm playing and I'm going here and doing things right, and I'm picking stuff up, and I feel like I've accomplished something. So at the end of the day, after I've played the game for a while, I feel like I've made some accomplishments. I feel like things, something happened in between the beginning of me playing and the end of it, and that in and of itself is a bit of, that's not easy to do with a video game sometimes, because you know like having stuff that's randomly like picked up and like cleaning goo off and stuff like that is like not the best most fun thing to do, but it does well. Like I feel like I've had other games I've played that had me go around and like chase things down and trying to get me to pick up the goo, and like it's just they're not as much fun. And I know after everything's said and done, I have all the goo picked up. I'm gonna feel like I've accomplished something. The planet looks different, and it's not just like the buildings. It's not just every little thing. It's like I will feel like I've accomplished something. That was close to what I wanted. I went and got a bunch of sulfur earlier. Let's see. Let me take the food out. All right. So, and that, as difficult as that is for a game sometimes, like that balance to make it where it's difficult enough that you don't feel like you're getting, um, I don't feel like I'm being punished for playing the game, but at the same time, the game is challenging. It's a very, very difficult balance, to be able to maintain that and keep the player interested, make them want to beat the game, and continue playing it, right? So like there's 149 of these things in here that I have to go find, and I'm not even remotely like worried about it. I'm like, okay, cool. That's just 149. Like I didn't even look at it. I'm just like, oh, there's stuff everywhere. All I'm trying to do is just knock it down so I can get a little bit further into it and I can figure out what else is in here. And it's still like it's just so awesome. Like I and I know that the following statement is a pipe dream, and I hope that it would happen, but it's a far fetched pipe dream. Like I would love to be able to turn all these things on and get the automation and to get things to work, and just to have them function. It would be great. Now that being said, I also understand that it would be incredibly difficult to accomplish the things that I think would be cool. Um, which are, going in and building all these things and having all this stuff set up, and me being able to go in and turn the crane on and it basically start dumping resources out the other end. Like, that would be awesome. Like, it'd be great. And, but being able to do that and being able to make it function, it's a lot easier said than done. And to, yeah, I'm pretty sure they could just make it a ore extractor and just have it start dumping ore out of the back, and be like, oh, done. I don't believe that the devs would do that. I believe that they would do something that would be a lot more involved, and probably want to make sure that this thing is spinning and doing all this other stuff, and probably see the ore being like, I have a feeling that they would go ham with it, and the problem is especially, dude, this place just keeps going on and on. Oh, I should have actually gotten oxygen. See, it's too many things. I got a radiation meter. I got oxygen meters. I got food. I got my brain's got too much. I'm overwhelmed with squirrel diseases. Like, it's all right. We got oxygen. Okay, I should probably put this stuff in here and get rid of it. I need to try to find uh, some more iron while I'm down there. So, but yeah, so just being able to go in and poke around and see this stuff, and let's go in. Let's go in deep. There's all random weird arms back here. Like, there's more miners down there going. Like, here's another. Like, this whole area is just nothing but like mining vessels and stuff like that. Like, let's see. Can I go in here? No, can't go in here. Is the back door open? Back door's open. So, like, I'll get in and, like, so there's another heater in here. There's a cabinet in here. More explosives. We'll take space food. I don't see anything up there really that needs to be picked up. So, but I need to come in here at some point and go pick up all these heaters, go pick up all this stuff, and pick up and put down everything. You got like topple things over here where they've knocked things over. We have all kinds of things to enter and visit, and like, there are so many things to look into and try to figure out what needs to be picked up and what doesn't need to be picked up. And let's see, it's got just so much stuff. There's so many things. All right, let me get this guy up here. I'm going to toss this guy right up here. Let's see. Yay. But, and then with the explosions that basically just clean off the goo, and I don't know. I've always thought that this was a very well done game. Even the first time I played it, before there was any of the extra stuff, before there was the extra planets, before you could even go to the moons, before, like, pretty much anything, this game was amazing. And now it's just gotten nothing but better. They continue to just keep getting better and better, and just they're making good things. Even like, when I get into, like, we talk about No Man's Sky and how well No Man's Sky is done, and like that being a way to do it right. No Man's Sky has done very well with coming back on their redemption trail. This game never really needed a redemption trail. it was just good from the beginning. So it didn't need a redemption arc. It's always just been good. So the like I'm cool with that. I don't think I can get into that one. I think it doesn't let me in. Um, so like that part of it is cool. So I'm glad for it. But it just keeps giving and giving and giving, and like and yeah, the DLC is paid. Um, Obviously, No Man's Sky's DLCs aren't paid. But for as much work that went into this game, I can't see like the $10. If all I got was I paid $10 just to get the goo physics and that, but this, or if even if I only just got a map for $10, like it was just a freaking massive deal. I'm very like it doesn't matter. It's pretty much anything that comes out for this game. I'm buying it. I'm putting it in. I'm gonna have it. It's so well done. So, but I don't know. It's just basically turned into me raving about how good the game is, and it's overwhelming. I am. We talked about a couple of episodes ago. Completely overwhelmed. Not very often that I'm literally rendered speechless by a game, and this game just does it. There's so much to do, to the point of almost overwhelming you. And then at the same time, like you don't have to be overwhelmed. You just have to just pick a thing and then just start working on it. And then as you work through it, stuff will just start slowly fixing itself. So it's overwhelming, but it's not because there's so much stuff to see. But it doesn't matter. Just pick something and focus on it, and start working on the toxic. Start working on the oxygen. Start working on the heat. Whatever it is. And then as you fix that stuff, then it starts opening other things, and then you can start fixing other stuff. So it's very, very well done. I don't think there's anything in here for me to click on. So mostly we're just kind of going around and seeing if we can find anything to clean up. And then like even with this, like, yeah, we have 149 of these we need to do. But as we just slowly work our way through it, like it gives me the tools that say, hey, here's where the nearest one is. Like now you've got there's no slime around you for 60 meters. Like you're perfectly fine. You can go do what you need to do, go move around, and then now I'm saying 25, 26 meters, right? So now I can kind of go, oh, here they are here, right? And then we can kind of go do that, get that guy there, get this guy here, and then I'll look at that. Now we're 60 meters again, you know. So as we're slowly going through, it gives me the tools to be able to go through and look and go, okay, yeah, this isn't the way I need to go. There's got to be something better for me to do. Oh, there's another exploding bit. Probably want to find some iron on the ground so I can make me another box, because it's probably going to fill this thing up fairly soon. Get all those guys put in there. Get a little bit of that. Let's go out here and see if we can find some more iron. So we'll go ahead and get in this guy here. There's one iron. I need two more. But we'll just run up here. We just go find the resources that we need to build the items that we need. Go build some more stuff. Like it's yes, there's challenging. Yeah, I get overwhelmed because I forget my oxygen or my toxicity levels, or and I'm not sure if it's I keep calling it toxicity because that's the name of the DLC, obviously. But it is definitely like a radioactive biological freaking problem. Um, Go ahead and put that guy there. Put all those into there. That will be great. I'll put these guys into here. That will be great. Then we'll go back in and then just slowly keep clearing it. And a lot of it is just me cleaning and just working my way through it, trying to find where the different locations of the stuff is, trying to just find it. The place is so massive. Okay, okay, so you know what? We're going up there. We're going to go up there. That looks like a fun place to go. So we're going to go over here, and then we're going to go up here. And then once we get up here, because we haven't gone over here, we're going to go over here, and then there's a ladder that goes up there. And then we can go up here. And the fact that this stuff is here and like it's just so well done. Let's see. Just one. Did they give me anything specific? Oh, unlock a new blueprint. So the T5 exoskeleton. But the problem is I don't know if I have the T4 exoskeleton. God, it's just so cool. Like I really I so we got more guys over here. Let's see, okay, nothing good from there, I don't think. Probably should have went back to get more oxygen. That would have made it. Yeah, so there's a whole mess of stuff back here. Now, it does make it kind of a pain in the butt, especially when you're dealing with like this stuff where I have a whole bunch of these things back here I need to go over here and deal with. If I can make it, I can't. Let's see. I'm gonna probably die. Oh, no, I didn't have. Okay. I did all that and then. All right, let's see if I can make it back. But I don't know. It's very satisfying. It's a very uh, rewarding game, and the fact that as you go and do something, and I actually change the levels of something and start getting a little bit more sky or a little bit more atmosphere into the building or something like that. Like I have the ability to. I'm gonna die right outside the door. No, I didn't die. I made it. Maybe no. I think this is my stuff over here. Nope, that's my stuff. All right. I lied. I didn't make it. I almost made it. Um so being able to go in and do things and do stuff and change the sky, like obviously it's not going to be blue over there, but like when you come out here, it's still green. But to start seeing clouds and start seeing rain falling and then be able to, to get the rain into the and then, that stuff. And then like this underground cave systems and it's so just really, really well done. Just a random one. Okay, that's fine. I'm kind of sad though that we can't steal the trucks out of the back of these things. We got lots of those flowers. And I'm almost kind of sad that we can't drive the truck like the that we found last time, or even one of those things. It'd be, dude. It would make me so happy to be able to fly one of the or drive one of those things around. I'm sure they would drive like a bus, but it still makes me happy. I, I don't know. If anything, the worst part about this game is the fact that there's all kinds of cool stuff like that I know most likely won't be part of the game. Um, but it makes me want a game that has those things in it. That's probably the worst part. Because other than that, the game is flipping amazing. And we go. We got about half of the stuff cleaned up, almost half the stuff. Go down here and get these guys cleaned up. Y'all have to let me know whether y'all want to see me continue to kind of clean these things. If you just want me to kind of cut back and forth, whether you want to see me clean the whole thing. This one, I think I'm just gonna go ahead. We'll just clean the entire thing. It's not actually taking me that long. That's surprising. I really feel like I've been in here a lot longer. But we're just gonna slowly clean up all the goo. We'll get it all cleaned up, and then we'll kind of see where it leads us. Now, like I said, it doesn't change a lot. Like, then it just basically allows me to build in here, and then if I wanted to build like a base in here, I could. But for the most part, having it build, and then the other frustrating part of it is like you have, like, I would love to be able to build my base up like on top of the old drill guy there. But whenever you start building on top of the things that are already here, it gets kind of weird. Pieces don't want to interact with them because they're kind of an object already. So when you're trying to place an object on them, they start getting angry. And then when you try to start getting them to align correctly, it doesn't like aligning right, like the alignment that these things are on, and the alignment that like the pieces that you place, the alignments are slightly off, and when that happens, the OCD kicks in, and it's gonna frustrate people because when you put down one thing, it's kind of okay, you can't really notice it, but when you have like 2 or 3 things in a row and you get a nice straight line, you really start to notice it. So trying not to do that. Gotta put all that stuff in there. Lots more goo. There's just literally buildings just with storage boxes just full of goo just everywhere. I know from reading some of the comments, I think there were some people that were kind of frustrated and upset with like the way some of the stuff was working. I think in the playtest and stuff. I have not had an issue with how much stuff is in. Haven't really noticed any problems. It seems to be okay. We seem to be progressing along at a pretty good clip, and being able to find the stuff that we need to be able to get stuff done. Like obviously being able to progress faster and further into it probably would be helpful. But like I said, part of that is trying to get through the stuff and being gated so that we can't just jump to the end. We want to work through some stuff, right? And be able to have that sense of accomplishment and feel like we've fixed some things. So I'm all right with it. It just especially when it comes to like, oh, I played this thing 1,000 times and now I don't have my special. Like earlier, what was it? I think the last episode is when I got the trucks. I didn't have the I jump in it and I was used to having oxygen, and then not having my oxygen, I was like, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I didn't build something, so that causes a problem. Causes an issue when my brain remembers better than. Oh, there's a bunch more over there too. See if I can actually make it back to get my oxygen. And then like the whole point of this coming in and having me explore this area. So like normally what we would have done in the past games was I would have just dropped a house down, right? But with us not being able to build in the toxic areas, it makes it where you have to kind of still have that exploration, still have that want and need to be able to get in and out. Oh, gonna die again. So if you don't do that stuff, then it just, you know, it makes there have to be consequences again, and I'm okay with consequences. think I'm completely full of goo again. Go find some more some more iron. See if we can get enough. That is so much goo. Uh, it is a horrible problem to have, I guess. But it's nice to be able to just go up here and go, okay, let me go find a couple of pieces of iron, and then once I find them, I can like store them. And honestly, like I said, I could do it where I could just go, okay, let me get rid of this stuff, and not have to worry about it. But at some point, I'm probably gonna need it to build things, and I'd prefer to have it when I need it for that. So I'm trying to not get rid of it. Okay, one more. So that way I just have, and then once we get the robots, the drones, I'll be able to just go around to these things and just be like, hey, empty this out. And then that will allow it to take it and put it where it needs to go. And then we can just set it up so that as stuff is needed for different things, it will automatically make it. We'll set up the auto crafters, and we can get that stuff kind of going. All right, so there's that. Right into the wall it goes. That stuff goes in there like that. Go in here and go check out some of these buildings down here again. Now we're down to 0.1. Makes it a lot easier. Now we just got to worry about the oxygen and trying to figure that out. We're down to what 30, 34 things left. So I don't know if we're gonna have 34 of them over there, but there's one up there still. There's still a bunch of them on that thing. Still a bunch. And then I don't know. It's such a cool idea. So well done. I think those things do kind of eventually kind of melt a little bit with this stuff. See, a fuse cartridge is just required to craft fuses. Okay, cool. We'll take that then. That sounds like it's a good thing to have laying around. Okay, I think I already checked that one. That's fine. Oh, there's some more. There's some more. There's some on the rocks over there. Like, stuff is just everywhere. Alright, we'll save that one for a minute. Go ahead, we'll run up here and see what we can find. Hopefully the mic is doing a lot better. I found some settings. I've been fighting with my video card the last couple of days. Actually, probably the last couple of weeks, where AMD did something to the drivers and basically removed my noise cancellation from my ability to use it. So it's very frustrating. And then now that's things are saying that it doesn't work. Like I don't know. Like I go to load it and it just says my computer is not compatible. I was like, it was compatible yesterday. Like I didn't change anything. All the stuff's still in the computer. Like I haven't altered anything. And then so it's kind of frustrating. The video card's great. I love the 9070 XT. I'm very happy with it. For what I paid for it and and what it does, I'm very happy with it. But the software support, not the most awesome. Let's see, do I have water in here? Do have a water in here? Okay, cool. But hopefully the voice is okay, and sounding better and not too bad. But I have a lot of noise. Like I said, I have a window unit, air conditioner, stuff like that. And then the cars going down the street in front of my house, you can, they can be loud sometimes. So it's good to have a little bit of noise cancellation for that. So hopefully it sounded better. We'll just kind of keep an eye on it, and hopefully it will keep working well. Let's see, we're down to 25 of these things left. Get these guys picked up. Slowly get all this stuff done. Yeah. Oh, look, a box. Get that guy going out of there. Nothing super awesome in the box. I've found better. And then I think, as far as I can tell, no matter how much filtration you have, no matter how much you lower stuff down, you're kind of stuck at 0.1. I don't think there's any way to get it lower than that. Well, obviously, once we get it all done, it'll be lower than that, but I'm not really seeing anything there. I'm seeing some stuff to kind of have fun with, but yeah, we got some stuff down there too. I got a whole pile of it down here. I don't have a bomb. It's probably how I die again. Down here taking goo apart. We got 5 more left. So that's probably 3 or 4 up there. We may have to look for that last one for a second. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm going to die. So I'm just going to run up here. I'm going to die anyway. So I might as well do it someplace I know where I'm at. Let that thing refill. It sucks, but like, the punishment for dying is you drop some of your stuff. Like, okay. We could probably make it worse. Make it a little bit more challenging. But, you know, I'm just having fun with the game right now. So sometimes it's just about the fun of the game. I wonder if there's a way. I think there is a way to get up there. I think if we come across that. We may have to go Skyrim a little bit. Oh, this is all of them then. All right, there you go. So we got that all cleared up. Now, I need to get up there. I was gonna tell you guys, like, if you want me to go up there, you know, make sure you leave a comment, and you know, it doesn't matter. You leave a comment or not, I'm gonna have to go up there now. I got to go see if we can get up there. We're gonna go. Let's see. I want to go up here and get to the top and see if it definitely. Well, even if I did get up there, I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything. I think because there's no way to get over there. I think we could hardcore parkour and get over there. Um, I don't think they put anything up there for us to find though. And then I may have to take an adventure to go see if I can get over there. Oh, let's see. Let me take that. All right. That's fine. It's not really fine. I'm gonna die again. Did I already get this one? I didn't. Give me that. I have not. There's no way in there. All right, so we'll get this thing cleaned out. Get my oxygen refilled. There you go. We'll go in, pick this stuff up. Like I said, absolutely loving this game. Without a doubt, loving it. It is an awesome, awesome game, and I'm having a blast with it. Hopefully, you guys are also. If you haven't picked this game up, it's something that you're interested in. I highly recommend it. It's all joking aside, probably one of the best games I've played in a very, very long time. And that's with no automation in it. If somehow they actually put and there is some automation. Once we get into the drones and stuff, there will be some automation. And I fully plan on once we get into that to get that stuff set up again and to make sure we have all the automation set up and get all the drones going and fully going to the point of breaking my computer and just seeing how many drones I can get flying around to make things. So hopefully y'all are looking forward to that. Like I said, I am having a blast with it. It's not bad. It only took me like 30 minutes to clean that thing out. And I wasn't going super hard on it. So I think ultimately it's not it's a time consuming game. You can spend a lot of time and effort in this game. But it's not like horrible. Like I'm having honestly a blast with the game. It's just see we start. You know what? Let me see. Let me just take all this stuff out, and then once I do that, I can go. See, we'll leave the goo here. I don't need the thing in now. Oh, I think I'm gonna pick up both those back then. Okay, well, it's gonna find out what happens when I hug one. Okay, well, that was wasted of those. Okay, take that. We'll take that. I definitely want that though. We can leave those here for now. We'll take this. Okay, that's fine. Give me that. All right, and then at some point I meant to put one of those things down. Where did I do it? There it is. There you go. Look at that. More power. So I guess I could have went back in and grabbed more stuff out of there, but it is fine. So what we're gonna do is we'll run back up. And like I said, I originally saw this thing up there, and that's what brought me over to this area. And then I found that, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna record this because it seems important. And then as I'm going through and just cleaning out the different things, and I'm not cleaning out any of them all the way. We'll end up having to go through because I think one of the things to build and get all this thing done is to get all the corruption cleaned up, and then eventually we'll get maps and be able to see where the corruption is. Part of that is I'm hoping to find zeolite. I believe zeolite will probably be in the next area. And if you're asking where the next area is, it's the train car over there. That will allow us to get to that next area. So that should hopefully get us that location. I haven't seen zeolite yet. I haven't seen obsidian. We haven't seen any of the quartz, any of those things. And zeolite's really what I'm gonna need. It does make our life a whole lot easier, and I'm hoping there's actually a toxic filter for the truck too. That'd be great. If you actually got the you could drive the truck through the area and still be okay. It will trivialize a lot of this game or a lot of this world if we can do that, but I think ultimately it'd be good fun and a good use for the truck. All right, so we're back in here. Go ahead and get some water. We'll get some food. All right, we'll get some food. Look in here. We got 2 of these guys, so we'll decode that. The T5 exoskeleton and a spacesuit displayer. We can make a spacesuit displayer? What? Oh, quartz and super. Yeah, I'm not doing that anytime soon. That seems very expensive. Okay, so let's go over here and look at this guy. So, yeah, so uh, yeah, we're not gonna make that anytime soon. So we're able to make a T2 and then a T5. So there's a couple of exosuits in there and in between that I need to get figured out. We will get that stuff figured out eventually. But I think for now, I think we're having fun with it. I'm slowly cleaning off some of the things and just kind of doing some stuff. And then we'll see. If I run into something else that's interesting or whatnot, we'll go from there. But as always, if y'all like these videos, please consider throwing a like on them. If you have a question, a comment, or concern, you can leave that down below. And if you are not subscribed and you would like to be, there's a button for that too. You guys be safe. We'll talk to you soon.